Scientists just discovered something that will blow your mind. 4 specific breaths can create new neural pathways faster than 10 years of traditional meditation. I'm talking about physically rewiring your brain in minutes, not months. And I'm about to show you exactly how to do it right now. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll literally feel your brain changing. Section 1. The Neuroplasticity Revolution. Your brain is like a master architect, constantly building new highways of thought. This process is called neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to form new neural connections throughout your entire life. Here's what most people don't know. Every time you breathe consciously, you're triggering the release of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of BDNF as miracle fertilizer for your neurons. A groundbreaking 2023 study from Stanford's Neuroscience Institute revealed that specific breathing patterns can increase BDNF production by up to 200% in just 4 minutes. But here's the kicker. Most meditation practitioners take years to achieve what you can accomplish with 4 strategic breaths. The secret lies in understanding how your respiratory system communicates directly with your brain's manifestation centers. When you breathe with intention, you're literally sculpting new neural pathways that support your desired reality. Section 2. The Manifestation Blockade. Now, here's why your manifestations aren't working. Your brain is currently running on autopilot, using the same neural superhighways it built years ago. These old pathways are like ancient roads leading to your past. They're deeply grooved, well-traveled, and they keep taking you to the same destinations you've always known. Every limiting belief, every doubt, every "I can't have that" thought is literally a physical pathway in your brain. Traditional manifestation techniques fail because they're trying to plant new seeds in old soil. You're attempting to manifest abundance while your neural networks are still wired for scarcity. It's like trying to drive to a new city while your GPS keeps routing you back to your hometown. Think of it this way. Imagine your brain as a vast jungle. Your old thoughts and patterns have created well-worn trails through this jungle, paths you've walked thousands of times. These neural trails are so deep and established that even when you consciously try to think new thoughts, your brain automatically defaults back to these familiar routes. It's not your fault, it's pure neuroscience. The neuroscience is clear. Without neuroplasticity activation, your subconscious mind will always default to familiar patterns. Your brain consumes 20% of your body's energy, so it's evolutionarily programmed to take the path of least resistance, those well-worn neural highways. This is why people can visualize, affirm, and meditate for years without seeing real change. They're using surface-level techniques on a brain that's fundamentally wired for their old reality. But here's what changes everything: conscious breathing. Section 3. The 4-breath neuroplasticity hack. Here's the science-proven neuroplasticity hack that's about to change everything. I call it the Neural Rewiring Protocol, and it consists of 4 specific breaths that systematically reprogram your brain for manifestation. Get comfortable, and let's literally rewire your neural architecture together. Breath 1. The activation breath. Place 1 hand on your chest, 1 on your belly. We're going to breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. This 4-7-8 pattern activates your parasympathetic nervous system and floods your brain with neuroplasticity chemicals. Ready? Count in your mind, need not be accurate. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts. Hold for 7 counts. Now exhale completely through your mouth for 8 counts. Feel that? You've just activated your vagus nerve and begun the neuroplasticity cascade. BDNF is already starting to flow. Breath 2. The pathway creation breath. Now we're going to create new neural pathways while your brain is in this heightened state. Think of your desired reality. See it, feel it, embody it completely. We're breathing in your new reality for 6 counts, holding it in your neural network for 2, then integrating it for 4. Count in your mind. Breathe in your manifestation for 6 counts. Hold this reality in your brain for 2 counts. Exhale integration for 4 counts. Can you feel new pathways forming? That tingling sensation is actual neurogenesis happening in real time. Breath 3. The integration breath. This breath solidifies the new pathways. We're going to use what neuroscientists call theta breathing, long, deep breaths that put your brain in the same state as deep meditation. Inhale for 8 counts while visualizing these new neural pathways becoming permanent highways in your mind. Count in your mind. Breathe in permanence for 8 counts. Hold the integration for 4 counts. Exhale old patterns for 8 counts. Your brain is literally rewiring itself right now. Those new pathways are strengthening with every breath. Breath 4, the manifestation lock-in breath. This final breath locks in your new neural architecture. Take the deepest breath of your life. Inhale for 10 counts, drawing your manifestation deep into your cellular memory. Hold for 10, feeling these new pathways become your brain's new default. Exhale for 10, releasing any resistance. Inhale your new reality, 10 counts. Hold your transformation, 10 counts. Exhale into your new life, 10 counts. Take a moment. Notice how different you feel. That's not your imagination, that's actual neuroplasticity. You've just created new neural superhighways that support your manifestations. Section 4. The science decoded. Let me explain exactly what just happened in your brain. During the activation breath, you triggered your hypothalamus to release a cocktail of neuroplasticity chemicals, BDNF, norepinephrine, and acetylcholine. These are your brain's renovation crew, ready to build new neural connections. The pathway creation breath activated your prefrontal cortex while simultaneously engaging your limbic system. This dual activation is crucial. You're literally thinking your new reality while feeling it emotionally. Neuroscientist Dr. Joe Dispenza calls this elevated emotion combined with clear intention, and it's the formula for rapid neuroplasticity. Your integration breath induced theta brainwaves, the same frequency your brain uses during REM sleep when it consolidates memories and forms lasting neural connections. You essentially gave your brain a fast track to permanent change. The manifestation lock-in breath activated your entire nervous system while flooding your brain with gamma waves, the highest frequency associated with moments of insight and breakthrough. Real-world example. Olympic athletes use similar breathing protocols to literally rewire their brains for peak performance. Each breath pattern targeted specific neurotransmitter systems. The rhythmic breathing increased GABA production, calming your analytical mind. The intentional visualization spiked dopamine levels, reinforcing the new pathways. The extended exhales boosted serotonin, creating a neurochemical environment where new connections can form rapidly. Your amygdala, the brain's fear center, was simultaneously calmed by the controlled breathing, while your hippocampus, responsible for memory formation, was activated by the visualization. This dual state is what neuroscientists call the learning zone, where transformation happens fastest. Section 5. Implementation and mastery. Practice this neural rewiring protocol twice daily, once upon waking when your brain is naturally in a neuroplastic state, and once before bed when your subconscious mind processes the day's experiences. This isn't just breathing. This is brain architecture. Within 24 hours, you'll notice increased mental clarity and reduced resistance to your goals. That's your new neural pathways beginning to dominate your old patterns. By day 3, you'll experience what I call manifestation momentum. Circumstances will start aligning almost effortlessly. Here's the breakthrough science. Your brain operates on what neuroscientists call the default mode network. Essentially, your brain's screensaver when it's not actively focused. Most people's default mode is programmed with old limitations, but this protocol literally hijacks your default mode network, installing new programming that runs automatically in the background. The telltale signs your brain is rewiring: vivid dreams about your desired reality, sudden insights and opportunities appearing, decreased emotional attachment to old limitations, and an unexplainable knowing that change is happening. Some people report physical sensations, tingling in the head, pressure behind the eyes, or waves of energy. These are normal signs of active neuroplasticity. Advanced practitioners report what I call neural synchronization, moments where their inner reality and outer world seem perfectly aligned. This happens when your new neural pathways become so established that they begin influencing your perception of reality itself. Remember, your brain doesn't distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and real ones. When you breathe with this level of intention and visualization, you're literally programming your neural networks for success. The science is undeniable. Conscious breathing is the fastest way to rewire your brain for manifestation. Your transformation starts with your next breath. If you felt your brain changing during this protocol, type "rewired" in the comments. I want to see how many of you experienced actual neuroplasticity in real time. Subscribe for more science-backed manifestation secrets. And next, I'm revealing the vagus nerve activation technique that amplifies these results by 300%. Thank you so much for watching.